Yes, sir. You know what it is. It's the Division Podcast. We're back in this thing again, live from AOC Studios. I am Ryan G, your moderator. Back with the crew. What's up, fellas?
What it do? What it do?
What's going on, man? Y'all want to introduce yourself to the people for the ones first-time watchers, first-time listeners?
Well, I'm Mr. Taylor.
Mr. Taylor, and I'm Reggie F. Baby.
What the deal, y'all? How was y'all weekend, man?
That was pretty good. I got a lot of stuff done around the house I need to get done.
Yeah, since the Patriots wasn't in the Super Bowl, I guess you had plenty of
I
time to
know.
go ahead and have business, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it felt like.
Yeah, I had a good weekend, watch a good game. That's what I was expecting, and that's what I wanted to see.
Very good game. Very good Super Bowl. Very good Super Bowl. We got a lot going on. NBA trades. We got golfing going on. Basketball.
UFC
college,
major fight.
UFC. But first, we're going to hop into the biggest event of the weekend, y'all. It was the Super Bowl, and I called it. I said it on the podcast last week. I said it. 20-31. I said it was going to be a 10-point game, so they won by 11.
Game.
Yeah, they won by 11.
But you didn't call it then. You didn't call it.
I was the closest out of everybody.
You didn't call it. You was the closest. Say that.
San Francisco 20, Kansas City 31. They are now your Super Bowl champions. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, man. They did their thing, bro.
Because actually I took Kansas City with 6, and they was up 4 at the end of the game until they broke that big run.
Yeah, I took the 49ers, but I'm going to tell you the 49ers gave it away.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Let's get some analysis, y'all.
Yeah,
They was
on it, man. They was up 20-10.
That was my whole take on it. I mean, they came out and being a running team, known for your defense. You up early. It was set up for them to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and to me, whenever they went up 20-10, I think they should have fell back more to the running game. And you already up 10 points in the fourth quarter.
It was definitely the offensive play call.
I think Shanahan started panicking, and he started feeling the pressure of Mahomes coming back, and he was feeling like we need a score.
The same Shanahan that lost the lead to the Patriots down 28-3 in the Super Bowl a few years back.
Yeah, with the Atlanta Falcons.
These are your fourth-quarter stats right here.
Falcons.
Just what Reg was speaking on. Garoppolo was 3 for 11 in the fourth quarter. Mahomes was 10 for 17. Garoppolo only had 36 yards. Mahomes had 141. Mahomes' passer rating was 100. Garoppolo was 2.8. That's
2.8. I mean, but you know what, the coach shouldn't have put him in that position anyway. I would have ran the ball with the running backs that we have, and then we would have do play action. He was trying to make him drop back and do passes. Plus, they started getting to him.
The run game was working too.
Yeah,
and Kansas City defense turned it up another notch in the fourth quarter.
They did.
And then they blew some time off the clock before halftime, some valuable time that they could have used.
That is very questionable.
At the end of the first half?
Yeah, because the logic that they was thinking, if they wouldn't get it, then Kansas City would have the ball in good field position and had a chance to score before the half. So that was the logic of running the time down, and that's what I think.
Yep,
he didn't want to give Mahomes the ball back.
Yep.
And you can't coach like that.
And you can't coach like that, not wanting to give the other player the ball. Do what you do.
Not in the Super Bowl.
Do what you do. Don't change what you got. We got you to the Super Bowl.
That's right.
Handle their business. But these right here, these are Patrick Mahomes' stats for the Super Bowl. He had 26 completions. It wasn't really a great game by him. Really and truthfully, I don't believe he should have won the MVP. I'm going to put up a stat of who I think should have got the MVP.
The running back?
Yep. But Mahomes had 26 completions, 286, 3 touchdowns, and he was the Super Bowl MVP. So you know he was going to get Super Bowl MVP. But really and truthfully, I believe that it should have been Damian Williams, because he's the one that kind of kept them going with his run game. He had 21 touches, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. Plus, he kind of solidified the game at the end when, at the end where he made
that last run,
put them on top. That really put
that
the game out of reach.
That put them up top 11. But he came out running, man. He came. I think he had a point to prove, because everybody was talking about San Francisco run, and nobody was really talking about Kansas City run game. They wasn't talking about the running back, and I think that he took it some type of way and was like, it's going to be us against them, the other running backs.
Yeah, and
he missed a lot of the season early in the season too.
Yeah,
he just come back. He fully healthy right now. He's supposed to have a big year, and he didn't. He was a fantasy bust.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he came through in the Super Bowl. Man. Patrick Mahomes,
nice.
That was your Super Bowl MVP. I'm happy for the young man, though, man.
Yeah, I was more happy for Andy Reid. He a good coach. Everybody was questioning his career, and He needed a Super Bowl on his belt.
Yeah, he got him one.
And guess what? I don't think that's going to be his only one. I don't know if they're going to win it next year, but with Patrick Mahomes at the helm, yeah, he going to have a shot pretty much every year. Andy Reid just extended his coaching career 10, 15 more years if he want to.
Before the age of 25, Patrick Mahomes, last year he won the AFC. He was a Pro Bowl selection, first team All-Pro. He was the MVP last year, Offensive Player of the Year. This year, made the Pro Bowl, AFC champ, Super Bowl champ, and Super Bowl MVP. I've never seen anything like it, y'all. Somebody on their third year to accomplish that much. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it is amazing. And young like he is, good job, Patrick.
Look, Andy got him one. I'm happy for him, man. He was an Eagles coach for a long time. I couldn't stand him, but he a good dude. He deserved to get one. Great coaching job by him.
Yes, it was the whole season.
And that parade that went down today, I got a pic of that. It was totally like just crazy out there in Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Congratulations, y'all.
50 years since the last championship. Shout out to Kansas City.
We gonna meet y'all next year, Cowboys and Chiefs. What it's gonna be, man? Cowboys and Chiefs. We gonna see y'all next year.
What's the next subject?
Oh my goodness.
We got Lil Platt.
We don't have time to waste.
We got Lil Platt, Reg.
We don't have time to waste.
Yeah, they give us some. They give us some
Why
awards.
Why the Cowboys not playing in the waste management?
Nah, we got to talk about these awards.
Why the Cowboys not playing in the waste management tour?
The NFL awards were done the Saturday night before the Super Bowl on Sunday. The NFL honors and your unanimous MVP. We've been calling it here on the podcast. If you watched us, you already knew who was going to be the MVP. Lamar Jackson, most valuable player, unanimous vote. Congratulations.
Lil Platt.
What y'all got to say on it?
I say Lil Platt look like James Brown.
Yeah, I got him in the suit. Lamar, we love you, man. The suit was on point. I like the chain you got on, but my dog, that hair.
I think he
just need to get him a stylist.
I think
looking like Sealy from The Color Purple.
Fur wanted us to make sure we let it be known he was the youngest or something like that. Unanimous.
MVP.
Unanimous Lil Platt.
Shout out to Fur, Ravens fan.
Yeah, he just need to get a stylist. He looked like Grim, RJ said.
Yeah, it's about time he came
was
on.
Skinny.
It's about time he came on from the Flacco side to the Lamar side because he used to be on the Flacco side.
Yeah, Lamar, they got something with him now. Congratulations, Lamar. You did your thing this year.
Lamar Jackson, a.k.a. Lil Platt.
Offensive Player of the Year was Michael Thomas, New Orleans Saints.
Oh, boy, Michael Thomas. Yes, sir, and he deserved every bit of it. You know what? I'm so proud of him because he got the big check before the season started, and he went show you exactly why.
Who all they had in the running for that? Because
it don't even matter.
Christian McCaffrey wasn't on that list.
It doesn't even matter.
I think he was in the running for it. I think he was in the running.
If you wasn't number one.
Oh, well, they wanted to get a Saints man something.
What you mean you want to give it? He earned that, man. 1,700 yards
Christian
receiving.
McCaffrey had a good season.
Yeah, but it wasn't good
Over
enough.
1,000 on both sides.
It wasn't good enough. You want to talk about giving somebody something?
But see, Michael Thomas broke that record, though.
Yeah, you want to talk about giving somebody
Michael
something.
Thomas broke that. He broke the reception record or the receiving record, so they gave it to him.
McCaffrey broke something.
There you go, Waylon. We got somebody for you, man. Defensive Player of the Year.
Now, that's somebody that earned it.
That boy ain't earned nothing.
You know, they have cornerbacks that, they play one side of the field, Richard Sherman.
Yeah.
And people like that. But when you got a cornerback that can go and just take the best offensive weapon on the other team and shut them down.
And I seen him get burned a lot of times.
He led the league in interceptions.
Gilmore get burned, boy.
He led the
Gilmore.
league.
When?
I seen it a couple times this year.
I seen Sherman get burnt. I ain't never seen Gilmore get burnt.
I know he led the league in interceptions.
Gilmore made our wide receivers. Coach, I gotta.
That's what he did all year.
Can't do nothing with him.
Yeah. Ryan, they don't have any Cowboys up there with no awards?
No, Rich. We didn't win no awards, man.
Oh.
We didn't win no awards.
Y'all want to talk?
At least y'all won an award. I mean, but that's what the Saints do. Y'all good for winning other stuff. Never the Super Bowl. It's always other stuff.
Y'all did win an award.
What award we won?
The Toilet Bowl Award.
Oh, there you go. Offensive Rookie of the Year, man. Kyler Murray, man. This was Reg boy. He was kind of touting him a little bit. Kyler Murray, Offensive Rookie
that's my
of the
boy,
Year.
Man, we're gonna do this here. Kyler Murray.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. Congratulations.
He got a long way to go.
Yeah, that's all right.
He just need a team around. They got to
build
build
up
up the team.
He got a lot of learning to do.
Defensive Rookie of the Year. This is my boy right here. Nick Bosa.
How is that your boy?
Nick Bosa, because he's a dog, man. He made plays in that Super Bowl. If Garoppolo could have helped out on the offensive side, he might have been up for MVP.
If he
Super
is
Bowl
your
MVP.
boy, why I drafted him in 4 of my fantasies?
I'm just talking about as far as his play, Reg. When you see him on the field, man, he a good player.
Yes,
him
he
and his
is.
brother, man. Him and his brother, bro.
Yes, he is.
You know what I'm saying? So can't take nothing away from him. The congratulations, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Next year might be Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Might take it from Gilmore. You never know.
You never know.
You know what I'm saying? Now we got
I know one thing. It ain't going to be no Cowboy
Get
up there.
on out of here.
Dak MVP.
What?
Comeback Player of the Year. We got Ryan Tannehill, man. Tennessee Titans. How y'all feel about that? I think that's a good award for him. I think he earned that. Comeback Player of the Year.
Yeah, you know what? I'm on the fence with that one right there.
Who you think?
What other candidates you
Shoulda
had
got
in
it,
mind?
Huh?
What other candidates you had in mind?
I really don't have another candidate.
When
but
you said
I'm
you was on the
just-
fence,
Why
that
you
mean
just
you got
gonna
another
go against
candidate.
this man here?
Because I mean he did what he did, but
How you on the fence and there's nobody on the fence
Because
with
I think it should have been Derrick Henry the comeback player of the year.
But usually comeback is
Where
like
he
if you
came
were
back
hurt
from?
and you
When
come
he came back from, he finally have a starting position.
But he was never hurt.
No, but he was on the bench for years.
No,
or
he
barely
wasn't on the
played.
bench.
Usually
He
he
barely
wasn't on the
played.
bench.
He
It was him and Deion
he was
Lewis
splitting
rotating.
carries exactly.
Yeah, he wasn't
This is his
just
first
on
year
the- he
being
wasn't behind nobody.
This is first year being a featured back, and he rushed for the most yards in the.
But that ain't what they give comeback player of the year to, Red. They give it to somebody who was hurt
Tannehill,
last
he
year
showed
and they
up when he
come
needed
back.
to show up.
Okay, well Tannehill wasn't hurt. He just came off
He
the
was
bench.
hurt last year. Yeah,
This year he came off the bench.
He was hurt.
He wasn't hurt.
But
He
he
was
was
hurt and
hurt.
got he was hurt and got traded from
That's
the
why
Dolphins.
he went to Tennessee.
He
never
was
played.
on the
He
bench
was hurt.
healthy this year. You
Yeah.
understand?
Comeback player of the year.
He just came back from being hurt.
See?
Whatever.
Saints fans,
Whatever.
you gotta talk slow to Saints fans.
Give me, you know
They don't
what? Let
understand.
me
You gotta
look
talk
at some
slow.
of the other candidates, and I could tell you who's
Well, you
better.
said you was on the fence and nobody on the fence with you.
I'm on the fence because it wasn't him. I didn't see much that he did. I seen the running back run over everybody. Then against the Patriots, he had 88 yards passing.
Coach
so if
of
he's
the
gonna be
year.
comeback player of the year
John
with 88 yard
Harbaugh.
passing, then that's on y'all.
I'm gonna
Coach
tell you
of
like
the
this
year.
here: the Titans was 2-4 to start the season, and they come back and made the playoffs.
And the boy was hurt last year, so he's the comeback player of
they
the
was
year.
2-4,
That's how they do it.
and they made the playoffs.
Just let's go to the Cody.
Coach of the year, man. Go to the Cody. John Harbaugh, Baltimore Ravens, man. I think that's a good pick for Coach of the year.
Cody, coach of the year.
Now, was there anybody else on the fence for this, Red? Since you like on being on that fence there, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
Who else
Sean
coulda
Payton
got it?
did a hell of a job.
Sean Payton, look you.
13-3.
Andy Reid could have been up for it. You know what I'm saying?
Andy Reid,
Shanahan could have been up for it.
Shanahan, you could have given him that.
But Harbaugh, he earned it because they got the whole
Mike
offense
Tomlin.
around.
Mike Tomlin, that's
true.
another one. Now,
That's true.
that's who probably should have won it because of with the talent and all the injuries and everything he had.
See, Waylon, that's good. See, when you get on the fence, you got somebody on the fence with you. You can come out with.
I mean, I really don't have no problem with John Harbaugh. But
Well, that's y'all if y'all
winning
like
it.
Tannehill.
I mean, with Harbaugh winning it, I mean, I wouldn't mind because of he took the chance on Lamar. There's a lot
Okay.
of people that didn't take the chance.
That's true.
Okay,
That's true.
and look, getting back to Tannehill, okay, he the comeback player of the year, right? But guess what? Tennessee talking about he probably not even gonna be their starter.
You 3 subjects back, man.
I don't give a
What else we got,
doggone.
man. Leave
I don't care.
Tannehill alone, man.
NFL Man of the
How
Year.
you like that?
You don't like Tannehill, man.
That was a fact I just gave y'all.
You don't
too.
like Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, I like Ryan Tannehill, but I don't know if he should be the comeback player of the year.
The Walter Payton Man of the Year award. This
He
usually
done won
goes
you a
out
fantasy, he'd
to
have
a
been your
great
boy.
player who also does great work in
Yeah.
the community. That's
He'd have brought
Calais
us some money.
Campbell. Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Walter
Man,
Payton,
Congratulations.
Man of the Year.
Shout out to Calais Campbell. Ain't he old?
That's
How old is he?
It's
He up there, bro.
He
Waylon,
playing some
Waylon.
ball
He
still.
up there.
It's
Still.
Calais.
Calais.
Not
He playing,
Calais.
he
Now
playing
look, you
some
trying to
good ball.
correct
Say
folk now.
Calais.
See? Now Yag back there because we came about Ryan Tannehill, so he got to try to get us now.
Calais Campbell.
So those were all your awards for the NFL honors. And also that same night, we got Hall of Famers in this class, a great class. A lot of people that we watched when we
That's
were
right,
younger
that's
going
right.
into the Hall of Fame. First inductee, Troy Polamalu.
That's a
AKA
warrior.
Head and
A
Shoulders.
warrior right there.
He was the man, one of the best safeties they had in the game at the time. Can't take nothing away from him.
No.
And I was a big Rod Woodson fan, and whenever he came in behind him,
Yeah.
I ain't know if they can find a replacement, but he came
But he
in.
can't, yeah.
Next inductee to go in,
Edgerrin
Hawaiian.
James, man. Played for the Colts, the Cardinals, and the Seahawks.
Edgerrin James. I remember
him from the
him.
Colts.
Come out of Miami University.
Yep.
Hall of Famer, congratulations. Next is Isaac Bruce. We all
Isaac.
know Isaac Bruce, greatest show on turf. catching passes from Kurt Warner. Got him a Super Bowl under his belt.
Them hot Rams with Nelly.
You know, he even got some screen time with them Patriots when they were getting recorded for Spygate.
So everybody,
he even got on that Spygate video.
Oh.
Cool, so that was way back then.
So everybody that's these will be the people giving their speeches at for the season next year. Huh?
Yeah, for
Big Steve Hutchinson.
Yep, he was what? He was a lineman. I know he was a lineman. Was he offensive tackle, left tackle, DN? Not DN, but come on, help me out, y'all.
Yeah, that's something you should know. You brought him up.
Steve Hutchinson.
You need to do your
Congratulations,
homework.
man. Seahawks, Vikings, Titans, one of the best offensive linemen that they had. He's going into the Hall of Fame. And last but not least, Steve Atwater. Another great safety. Played for the Broncos and the Jets. I remember him from the Broncos, though.
Oh, yeah. He'll put that hat on you. He'll put that hat on you.
So congratulations to all the NFL award winners. Congratulations to all the Hall of Famers. And congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs doing their thing, winning the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So
shout out to the Chiefs.
So we moving it on now, man. We're going into NBA. And before we get into a lot about the All-Star and scores and things of that nature, it was a very, very
busy day
with a lot of trades going on. So let's
lots
get into
and lots of trades.
For all you non-NBA fans, today was the last day of the trade deadline.
So
it's not next month.
Waylon's favorite dude, Andre Drummond. A trade that has me scratching my head.
He was salty about it. Y'all saw that?
Yeah, he was. Like, it made no sense.
What he said?
He said that the NBA ain't got no heart.
The NBA?
It's a business.
They just traded him, and he didn't even know nothing about it.
But they don't tell him, boy, they get traded.
Well, I mean, he need to understand that that's the business. I mean, this happens all the time.
Average 17.2 points a game, 15 rebounds. He had a $28.8 million option for next season, and I don't think they were going to exercise that option, so they figured they was going to trade him and try to get something back. But you got Brandon Knight and John Henson in a second-round pick. That was dumb.
So they unloaded all that money for Brandon Knight and John Henson and a second-round pick.
And a second-round pick, dude.
For a guy that's averaging 17 and 15.
Thank you.
Drummond said there's no loyalty in the NBA. There's one thing I learned about the NBA. There's no friends or loyalty. I've given my heart and soul to the Pistons, and to have this happen to me with no heads up make me realize even more that it's just a business.
Well, not only that, when they ship you off to Cleveland.
But you played for Detroit. Detroit about in the same position Cleveland is.
but he was comfortable. He was comfortable in Detroit. Now you getting shipped to Cleveland.
Yeah. He was
but then he'll be a free agent.
At least Detroit would have. They trying to build something for next year, but now.
But he'll be a free agent next year. He can go where he wants.
Who, Drummond?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, then he need to chill out and just ride it out. Then.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Well, he just was out there. He give out some blood and tears to Detroit.
He feel played because he probably learned in a text he got traded.
Yeah, because he said that they didn't tell him.
He didn't even know.
Next trade we got on the books. This one kind of scratched my head too, but hey, we're gonna go ahead and roll with it. The Warriors trade DAngelo Russell to Minnesota for Andrew Wiggins, a 2021 first round pick and a 2022 second round pick.
Man,
I don't know how to feel about this one right now.
Well, I know the fans in Golden State wanted to see Russell and Steph play together, but
I don't even know if Steph's coming back this year.
They said March.
They need to just sit him.
Steph's supposed to be back in March.
They need to just sit him.
But I mean,
sit him and try to get the best draft pick you can get, and then you got Wiggins. If you plan on keeping Wiggins, it could be something. They could be competitive.
I don't know if Wiggins don't want to stay.
After the deal they made, I think they got like 6 picks in the second round or something crazy.
They trying to rebuild their team.
Who have 6 picks?
The Warriors.
They trying to rebuild.
That popped on my phone today too. After that deal they made today.
So DAngelo's going to Minnesota.
Giving up DAngelo Russell?
Yeah, in that deal.
And DAngelo was averaging like 24 and 6.
But Wiggins is averaging 22 now. Wiggins ain't a bad player. No, he just ain't fitting with Minnesota.
Well, I don't know about that. I thought he was flourishing with Minnesota this year.
I don't know.
But I mean,
he ain't never lived up to expectations.
That's why he got traded, because he was doing really good this year.
He's just a bona fide scorer.
Yeah, that's pretty much all he is.
Oh, they got 5 second round picks. Excuse me.
Yeah, but I still don't know about that. I would have kept DAngelo Russell. But I guess they wanted to do it to get all the picks.
Yeah, that's kind of a head scratcher. We're going to see where they're going to go from there. And the last big trade that they had, the Clippers, the Knicks, and the Wizards have agreed to a 3-team trade. Marcus Morris and Isaiah Thomas is going to the Clippers. Jerome Robinson is going to the Wizards. Mo Harkless and a 2020 first-round pick to the Knicks. I kind of like this trade.
But they just been bouncing poor Isaiah Thomas around the league.
Oh, yeah.
And then they say they about to cut him.
Ping-pong ball.
Then they say they about to cut him. They're not planning on keeping Isaiah. They just needed him to match the salaries up for the trade. So they ain't even planning on keeping him.
And then Marcus Morris, they was trying to get him
To the Lakers.
but man,
Clippers.
they wanted Kuzma and Danny Green.
The Clippers
And
just
the Lakers said that was too steep.
Yeah, you can go play in the mud.
The Clippers gave up Mo Harkless. I like Harkless, but I guess you get Morris. Morris is more of a vet, you know, so I guess.
But I don't see no difference between Harkless and Morris.
That's kind of how I feel about it.
You know what I mean? They both pretty much play
Do
the
the same
same
thing.
type of thing, you know, and bring the same thing to the game.
Harkless might be more of a rebounder than Morris. Morris is more of like a 3-and-D type guy.
He the shooter now.
Yeah, you know, so I mean, fitting in with the Clippers, it's a veteran-laden team now. So they going out for it. They going and try to get the chip. They trying to knock them Lakers out. That's what
I
they
tell
trying
you
to
what,
do.
with that going back to that Warriors thing, I don't mind Andrew Wiggins because he's somebody that goes to the goal. You know, Steph and Clay, they outside shooting anyway. You got somebody that can penetrate like him.
But Wiggins like shooting a lot too, though.
Wiggins go to the rack. He a bona fide scorer.
I had him last year,
Yeah.
and he don't get a lot of rebounds.
He don't. No, he ain't no rebounder, but he go to the goal and score. He ain't just sitting out there shooting the ball.
Nah, he go to the goal. He'll dunk on you.
So those were the big trades that went down. All-Star
Hey,
Weekend.
wait, hold on. Hold on.
What?
Where's the Andre Iguodala trade?
Oh yeah,
Speak on it, man. The camera on you. Speak on it. My bad.
Andre Iguodala went to the Miami Heat.
That was a big trade, big move.
And they sent Justice Winslow. And, some picks or something to Memphis.
To Minnesota.
No,
To Memphis.
Memphis.
To Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, Memphis.
To Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, but Iguodala, and it looked like, Iguodala was sitting out, and it looked like he very excited to go play with Jimmy Butler and Big Bam.
I'll tell you what, that Memphis Grizzlies team, they need to be working on somebody to come help Ja right now because he going to be ready in a year or two.
They probably looking at him as a young player that they can maybe wait. I don't know.
I wouldn't wait.
They in the eight spot right now, 8 seed.
And also, we got the Clint Capella
That's what I'm saying.
trade.
Yeah, Clint Capella, he got traded to the Hawks. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the Houston Rockets were doing at all. It made no sense, but they ended up trading him and whatnot to the...
Might have saved them some cap space or something like that.
Yeah, they wanted to get rid of him because they said, I guess, he was out for like 10 games and they went like 9-1, so they figured they didn't need him and they just going all in on shooting.
But the Hawks have a big man already. He just came off a suspension from 25 games, and they also Collins, and they also have Lynn, the backup.
Yeah.
He been kind of injured, so now you're gonna have 3 or 4 big guys like that. I don't understand what
Houston
Atlanta
gave
doing.
Capella all that money. They were trying to get him under that contract.
That's what they did. They
it
just
was.
unloaded in Atlanta. Just took him, I guess, because they're gonna try to use him in another deal. Maybe I don't know. I just don't see where they're going with all these big men.
You don't have a true 5 no more now. You really don't have a true 5, and you got to play teams like the Lakers, the Clippers, who have lint down low. Let's say the Rockets were even to make it to the finals. I don't believe that, but you have to play teams like
Who's
the
the
Bucks or
Rockets'
something
big
like
man
that.
now?
No, I don't know.
Really and truthfully, who is playing the 5?
I know they had like Kenneth Fareed playing forward at one time. I don't know if he's even still there.
What? Oh, I don't understand, man.
Some people gonna
maybe
get fired
they
after this
see
season.
something else that we don't.
They going all in on shooting, man. All in on shooting. So those are your transaction trades that happened in the NBA. So that shape shifted a lot of things that were going on. So we got the All-Star game that's getting ready to come up, I believe, next week. So we're going to kind of start getting y'all ready for that. Last week we told y'all who were the starters. Now we got the reserves, and we also, courtesy of Mr. Whalen, have the picks of who LeBron and Giannis picked for their squad. So first we're just going to tell y'all who was in the East pool and who was in the West pool, who actually made the team. We got Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry, Chris Middleton, Jimmy Butler, Domantas Sabonis, his first All-Star appearance, Ben Simmons, and Jason Tatum. That's in the East pool. And in the West pool, you had Chris Paul. Congratulations to Chris Paul having a hell of a season with OKC. The Joker, Nikola Jokic, Rudy Gobert, Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook, Donovan Mitchell, and Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram, man, doing his thing.
And I was about to press that send button on Chris too early, and I was like, you know what? Let me just give him a couple games.
I had that feeling about him too, and that's why I was ready to come.
Yeah, because he
off
could be
of
a lead over that. He a veteran, and they listening to him. You know.
So this is what happened. LeBron First pick, he took Anthony Davis. Giannis on his
Let's
first pick.
go,
he
Anthony.
Took Embiid. Pretty much.
Oh,
LeBron.
he got Kawhi too.
Ooh,
Yeah, of course he
that's
picked
the
Kawhi.
And Doncic.
And Doncic.
And
And
Harden.
Harden.
That's pretty
why
much
I
the
said
West
that
starters
ain't.
anyway. That's pretty much the West starters.
And then
Man.
look the bench they got. They got
Lillard,
Lillard.
Simmons,
Simmons,
Jokic, Tatum, Paul, Westbrook, and Sabonis. Ooh.
Then you got
They
Giannis.
got Embiid, Siakam, Kimba, Trey, Middleton,
Bam.
Adiabo,
That's Bam
Adebayo.
Adebayo,
Yep. Rudy Gobert.
Gobert,
Jimmy Butler.
Lowry, Ingram, and Mitchell. So
You Greek Freak, they asked him about that Harden pick because it came down to Kimba and Harden last. And he picked Kimba over Harden because Harden wasn't going to pass the ball.
that's what he said.
That's what he said.
Man, it's an all-star game, man. He gonna pass
man.
the ball.
I mean,
man.
it probably was fun in games, but
Yeah.
Now, picking all-star teams, you have all-star snubs. So we got a little list of dudes maybe who should have been there. We're going to run through them real quick and see what y'all think about them. Bradley Beal, I think he should have made
He
the
got
all-star
snubbed.
team. He did.
He definitely did. Considering the team that he have in Washington, he got snubbed.
Zach LaVine,
It's
he could have stayed off.
yeah.
Zach LaVine had a good season. I don't know about
All-Star.
All-Star. Yeah, he ain't consistent enough for that.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, he ain't.
DeRozan having a really good year this year.
Yeah, he is. He's like pretty much a 20 and maybe 7 guy for the Spurs. But
Why his head ungrown?
Oh, Lord. Devin Booker.
He missed a couple games early in the season.
He
a
a
good player.
score.
His
man.
team got to
He
win
score.
more. His
He's a
team got to
good
win more
player.
before they do.
Only snub I really see up there is Bradley Beal and Andre Drummond.
Yeah, that's the two I would go with too.
Yeah, because it makes no sense. Drummond been leading the league.
The
in
other guys,
rebounding.
they all some good players, but they're not making noise
Yeah.
where we should be
I
like,
know.
oh man, they got snubbed.
But that Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal going
Drummond,
off in Drummond, 17 and 15.
Yeah. Drummond lead the league in rebounds and like second in steals or something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't see how he
And
don't
he
make
on the
All-Star
list with the
game.
blocks.
So that's what's going down All-Star Weekend. You got your skills competition going down. All this is going to be February the 15th. We're just getting y'all prepared for it. Skills competition is all the folks that's going to be involved with the skills competition. Spencer Dinwiddie, Chris Middleton, Patrick Beverly, Bam Adebayo, Derrick Rose. I think he's out because he has a strained calf or something. Domantas Sabonis, Pascal Siakam, and Jason Tatum. That's going to be in the skills competition. And for the Rising Star game, we're just going to run through this real quick just to let y'all know it's going to be all the rookies, the USA against the world, Craig. The world. They're going up against the world. You got Ja Morant, you got Tyler Hero, Devontae Graham.
Where do the world players come from?
Well, you got some from Canada. You got Luka. I think he's from
Would they just
Serbia.
pick that's all NBA players too?
Yeah, all NBA players.
Well, some of them guys I don't even know who they are.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. he's
How they
with,
the world?
He's with OKC.
Who's Josh George, Waylon?
I couldn't tell you.
Who's Ryu Machuhambura?
He was that guy from Gonzaga, and he got drafted. I just don't know who he got drafted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I know who that is. Okay, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, R.J.
Okay.
Barrett. We know R.J. Barrett. We know
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
Nikolai Alexander. I think he played for the Knicks, so nobody really knows him.
What is that? Brandon what?
Where
Brandon Clark?
Brandon Clark. I don't really know Brandon Clark. But that's the world, and that's who
He said, but that's the world.
That's the world.
Now you look at the USA
We
team and they got
digress.
everybody.
And we got the dunk contest, and I'm gonna say the dunk contest is kind of weak. Ja didn't want to go into the dunk contest, so here are the contestants pretty much. You
Aaron
got
Gordon, man. He
Aaron
always
Gordon
exciting.
not weak.
Aaron Gordon gonna win it.
And he said he gonna come up with all new dunks. I
I
watched an
think he
interview
gonna
with
win
him
it, too.
yesterday.
Now why is this old man in the dunk contest?
Man,
though?
let Dwight Howard come out there and have fun,
What
man.
is he gonna do though?
He gonna fly in there like Superman.
The two-handed dunk. What is he gonna do? He
Don't
old.
worry about it.
Go
man.
out there and
it
get
don't
on
matter
my
if he
nerves.
old. He's still out there doing his thing,
Can
right?
somebody pass the ball, please? You know, I'm gonna just leave that out there because we all know about Dwight. We know that.
Now you know what?
Next contestant.
You need to retract that
I heard
statement.
about this guy right here. You taking Aaron
Derrick
you-
Jones,
You
man.
taking Aaron Gordon kind of early, but they say this guy here.
Yeah, Derrick Jones Jr.
A lot of
could
people
fly.
saying he gonna win it.
Hey, what you
he got a
mean? That
chance.
the next one can fly too.
Pat Connaughton,
Connaughton,
What's
he
his
okay.
vertical, Ryan?
44-inch vertical.
44-inch vertical.
He gonna make it interesting though.
You didn't see that dunk he did the other night in the game?
Yeah, I seen
He
it.
made everybody jump off the beat. He come through the lane one hand.
They
Bam.
thought he was gonna go in there and lay it up, and he went ahead and just
He
yam on him.
yammed on it and look had the whole bench jumping.
We gonna see.
That's February 15th, y'all. All-Star Weekend. Get ready for it.
What
It's
about the
coming up.
3-point shooting contest?
I didn't have no stats on that yet. We'll have that next week. They didn't have a graphic on it yet.
Okay.
So we got the dunk, we got the rising stars in the skills competition. So we're about to get into real basketball now, real b-ball. Eastern Conference, let's get into it. The top 8 seeds, your Milwaukee Bucks, the best team in the NBA right now at 43-7. You got the Toronto Raptors, who are really, really playing good ball right now. They're 14, excuse me. Boston Celtics 35-15. Miami Heat 34-16. Pacers are 31-20. 76ers are 31-20. They have some strife that's been going on, said Al Horford in the locker room, so that's something to look out for. The Brooklyn Nets 23-27 and the Orlando Magic 22-29. That is your Eastern Conference standings. And in the Western Conference, the Lakers still number 1, 38-11.
Let's go,
Let's
baby.
go, Lakers.
36-15. The Clippers 36-16. The Nuggets, they're trying to make a move, try to get one of them top 4 seeds. Houston Rockets, we don't know what y'all are doing, but y'all are 32-18. Utah Jazz 32-18. OKC 31-20. Dallas 31-20. And the number 8 seed at 26-25 is the Memphis Grizzlies. And the Pelicans are 20-31-11.
6 games out.
They got a chance, man. Zion's back, in case y'all didn't know, man.
6 games out the 8 spot.
So now we got some interesting games that went on while we were out, so we're going to get into those for y'all. But, we were celebrating the life of Kobe Bryant, and they finally played that game last Friday, and the Lakers, they were there. And I watched the game against I forgot who they had played with it, in particular that game.
Portland.
They had played Portland. They weren't really into it. You could kind of tell. But it was a great send-off that they had for Kobe. LeBron gave a masterful speech out there and whatnot. And, it was real touching. Y'all speak on it, man. Y'all the Lakers.
They just announced the funeral stuff for him and his daughter on the 24th.
The memorial.
Yeah.
Yep, the memorial. On the 24th of February. That's a Monday.
Man, still trying to get over it. Don't seem real.
Shout out to the Bryant family.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier today, man. I was like, it's still, when I thought about it, I was like, it's still unbelievable.
It is. It really is. So they took the L that night to the Portland Trail Blazers, but they came back. They got back to their winning ways. Looked like they played with a little bit more joy in this game. They didn't have as much on their shoulders. And the Lakers had played the Spurs. They beat them 129-102. LeBron had 36, 9, and 6 3-pointers made. For people that say he can't shoot, he shot that night. Very
6 3-pointers, Mr. Boo.
Well, I told him last year, he's been shooting it a whole lot better these last 2-3 years.
Yeah. 38-11. That's them Lakers gonna come out. The Lakers and the Clippers. What I think we gonna see. We got
The Lakers and the Clippers.
We got the Bucks and the Pelicans. This was a good game, but at the end, the Bucks were just too much for the young Pelicans. Giannis had 34, 17, and 6.
Pelicans had a terrible third quarter and too many turnovers.
He got out there and put Zion in his place, though.
No, he didn't.
Greek Freak
He
did.
fouled him a couple
Greek
times.
Freak got out there and put him in his place.
He fouled him a couple
Speaking
times.
of Zion,
He made him look slow.
so far this season, he's averaging 18 points a game, 8 rebounds, shooting 63% from the field.
Yeah,
He
that's
looks
awesome.
slow. It's just his
That's
7th
awesome,
NBA
now.
game of the year.
I know that. He's supposed to make him look slow.
Golly.
Zion
That
gotta
wasn't a
lose
knock
about 10
on him.
pounds.
He's supposed to make him look slow.
What more you want?
He needs to lose about a good 10 pounds. That's what I
Say
want.
that.
Lose about a good 10 pounds, and he'll be ready. This summer, he'll get right. He couldn't really work out.
Ryan,
with the
why don't
injuries
you
and
worry
stuff.
about KD gaining 10 pounds?
Why are you taking offense to that? That's the truth. Everybody, you can look at Zion and tell the man needs to lose weight.
You
bro.
could look at Kevin Durant and tell he need to gain weight.
Kevin Durant is a champion and an MVP.
And
You talking about Zion?
And he's skinny as heck.
Yeah,
If he-
and you can't hold him.
if he was
Nobody
just-
can. LeBron can't hold him.
He needed
His clothes can't
That's all
hold
LeBron saw.
his
That's what
clothes.
he saw right there.
His
Shut
clothes.
up.
His clothes
Shut
can't.
up.
His clothes can't hold
Shut
him
up.
either.
That's the only reason we even talking about the Lakers right there. Because
Zion-
KD ain't there, boy. Get
Zion
out of here,
needs-
boy.
KD clothes can't hold him either.
Man.
Zion need to take about 15 of them pounds and give him to Brandon Ingram.
He need to give that to KD, little skinny Durantula self.
Yeah, an MVP and a champion. Remember that.
Yeah, off of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Remember that.
Come on,
Remember
man. What
that.
else
And
we got?
Draymond
LeBron with
Green.
D-Wade and Chris
Remember
Bosh.
that.
D-Wade and
They
Chris
won.
Bosh.
They won a
D-Wade, come meet me,
championship.
bro.
They won a
Come meet me.
championship without Kevin Durant. They didn't need no Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant needed them to win the championship. Get it right.
But he was the MVP though, right?
And look,
He was the MVP though, right?
after he won his 2
He
championships,
was the
Come on,
MVP.
man.
I ain't doing
man,
it.
it's easy to be MVP with all them players on the court.
Let's get to the
with
other-
all them good players on the
let's do
court,
the other
anybody
story,
could
man.
be MVP.
And when he come back, he gonna do just what he been doing the whole time he been
We
in the
shall
NBA
see.
and average 26 plus since he been in the league.
I bet you don't get another
26
ring.
plus.
I bet you don't get another ring.
I ain't worried about that. He got
Oh, now you ain't worried about that. I thought it was about the rings. Now I thought it was about the rings. Now it's about the stats.
But I'm realistic too. No, I'm realistic too. We ain't like the
Got
Lakers
him.
and go try to buy
Man,
everybody.
get outta here,
and go
man.
and go have the best dude for another team sit out the whole season.
Whatever. You
Come on,
just
man.
said
Get outta here,
you
man.
want to look at his stats next year.
I ain't looking at his stats.
That boy not gonna win
I wanna make
another
sure my
ring.
dog healthy.
He not gonna win
I
another
wanna
ring
make
in
sure
his
he
life.
healthy. We back to the
Come on,
scores,
man.
bro.
He got them 2 rings from them boys and left.
Clippers in the Magic. Hold
Whack.
on. See,
Don't talk about his
he got
baby
me all
dad.
up. He act like Durant ain't the truth.
See how
Bro,
pissed
get outta
off you
here,
get
man.
behind his baby daddy.
I look you FCC airwaves you. Lord.
I'm trying to get us on to the next topic.
But
Celtics
they
and
talking about his
Magic.
baby
Oh,
daddy.
What? It's time for the
We
topic.
way over. Come on, let's go.
Celtics and Magic. Celtics
He can't even think right
116,
now.
100, 33 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists,
That's
3
my
steals.
pick in the finals. I got the Lakers and the Celtics in the finals.
So let's get to the players of the month. The players of the month for the month of January was Greek Freak with a 29, 13, 5.
Bron.
They went 10 and 2 during that time. LeBron James 25, 8 and 10.
Bron.
Steal. They went 9 and 4 during that
Let's
stretch.
go, bro.
So that's what we got on the NBA,
Boy,
y'all.
sit your
That's what we
toot
got
out
on
of self.
NBA.
I said, let's go, bro.
Where y'all going? He ain't going nowhere with you.
We going to the player of the month.
Whatever.
Oh Lord! Now we got the college.
He
We got-
already 16th on that list right now.
Can we take it to college?
Moving on down.
New AP poll, college top 25. Your AP poll, number 1, you have Baylor coming in at number 1. Number 2 is Gonzaga. Number
Baylor.
3 is
That
Kansas.
Baylor playing some good ball.
Number 4 is San Diego State. Number 5 is Louisville. Number 6 is Drayton. Number 7 is Duke.
Dayton.
8 is Florida State. 9 is Maryland. And 10 is Villanova.
It's Dayton, not Drayton.
I said Dayton.
Yep. They got a couple notables down there, too. That LSU team down there pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
number
go ahead and talk
18.
about the 18th spot right now. LSU Tigers. Undefeated in conference play right now.
Yeah, they playing some good ball right now.
Okay, so we still got some shaking up that's
My
going to be
Florida
done.
Gators 13 and 8, so we trying to. No, we won today. Today.
Y'all 13 and 8 with y'all rank.
No, we 14 and 8.
Hold on, Florida? Where's Florida on
We
this
not
list?
on,
They not
the
on
list,
the list.
man.
Oh, okay. I thought Wayne was reading off
I
the list or
didn't say
something.
that,
I was
man.
That
looking
boy
for
like,
Florida.
where's Florida? I know I didn't see Florida.
The Florida always come up in conversation,
Yeah,
but
but
I'm
you
looking.
you don't never see him. He bring him up just cause.
Very
we
inconspicuous.
always here, baby.
I think they
It's
rank
very uncharacteristic.
like 3rd and 9th,
Let's go, man.
something like that.
Where we going next, y'all? UFC?
UFC, man. February 8th, this
fight.
weekend, John Jones versus Dominick Reyes, and Valentina Shevchenko versus Caroline Chukanya.
Oh, you did good. You did better than what I thought, boy, 'cause I was
Nah,
not-
I messed the
couldn't-
last one up.
Is this Reyes guy any good?
I gotta
He's
tell
12
the
and
tape.
0.
Got to tell her the tape. Tell her the
The
tape.
tail of the tape, go ahead and tell it.
12 and 0, light heavyweight, undefeated, ranked number 4. The 6th longest active UFC win streak right now. The largest strike differential among active light heavyweight division.
2.79.
And 2 post-fight bonuses, 75% finish rate. So, look
Okay.
like pretty decent, but he going up against the man, the myth, the legend.
Johnny John Jones.
He pound
Who?
for pound, number 1 in the world, 25-1. 25-1 and 0, light heavyweight. Most wins in UFC light heavyweight history.
19.
Most title defenses, 10. 8 post-fight bonuses, and the longest win streak in light heavyweight history with 13.
Yes. And then they have some more good fights on that card too. Derek Lewis is gonna be fighting also. Juan Adams. I'm sorry.
Wine Alley.
Juan Adams. So it's gonna be a good card, but at the end of the day, John Jones, I think he's gonna go ahead and finish. I just want to see a pretty decent fight. Dominick Reyes is a good fighter, but I've seen a lot of real good fighters, and when they get in the ring with John Jones and get touched a couple times, and he start getting in their mind, they change their game plan. So the only person I ever really seen him fight him really good was Daniel Cormier. Until the results happen.
Yeah.
But Hope it's a good fight.
We're gonna see.
And Valentina, she's coming with the co-main event to defend her title once again.
So it should be a pretty good card. Fred was telling me it's gonna be a great card.
No, it's gonna be a great card.
Yeah,
they have a lot of good fights on this card.
So if y'all got plans this weekend, man, check it out. It's going down.
So February 8th, also once again a shout out to Keon, the chosen one, Papillon, making his boxing debut February 8th at Evangeline Downs. So we'll be there, and then we're gonna check out the John Jones fight. So Saturday is gonna be full of fights, baby, and we looking forward to that.
It's going down, man. Keon gonna do his thing, man. Be sure to go out there, support Evangeline Downs. It's going down. What's up, Jason?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to see a knockout.
It's going down, man. It's going down. Where we going next? Golfing?
Yeah, we can go to the waste management.
They had the Australian Open stuff that we never recapped on.
Yeah, good. You can. Okay.
Just real quick, that Sophia Kenin, she was ranked 14th, the last U.S. Representative we had in there. She took down Margaruza in 3 sets. So she won the 3 sets, and shout out to the U.S. Bred Sophia Kenin, and in the men's side, the number 2 Djokovic took down the number 5 Dominick Reyes. That's how they pronounced it.
Yeah,
and it was 5 sets. Djokovic won the first one, lost the second one, lost the third one, came back and won the 4th and 5th sets, and took home the Australian Open. So.
Yeah,
that was just a quick recap since we had kind of built it up.
Shout out to Jokic.
Yeah,
that Novak, man, he working his way up the list to be one of the greats. But yeah, we had the golf though, the waste management.
Waste management.
The waste management.
Yep, that's what they had, and I was telling y'all the last time how they was doing some little gestures for the Kobe Bryant and the Bryant family after the tragic accident.
Yeah, they showed some love.
And,
they
really
had
a lot of players that was wearing the Kobe jersey on the 16th tee, and they actually did a gesture for the final round on Sunday. They took the waste management flag off and put a 24 and an 8 flag on the pin, and they actually measured the cup for the Sunday 24 feet into the green and 8 feet from the left of the green.
Yeah, that was
just to
cool.
kind of, because the positioning of the pin placements is big in pro golf, because it determines how hard the green's gonna be.
Yeah.
So so how they position it, and they had Tony Finau. It came down to Tony Finau and Webb Simpson. Webb Simpson won it in a playoff on that putt big putt right there. With Tony Finau just missed the putt to win it, or to put the pressure on Webb Simpson. Webb Simpson get up there and knock down about a 12-foot putt, and killed it in the first round of the playoff. So just on the golf, man, Webb Simpson with that putt right there, $1,314,000 for the 4 days.
That ain't no chump change right there.
That's a good 4 days right there.
He shot 17 under. Tony Finau came in second place with $795,000. He shot 17 under. And in third place, they had three-way tie for Justin Thomas, Bubba Watson, and Nate Lashley, and they all earned $386,000. So
we need to go play more golf.
The last place person made $15,500.
I'll take the last place.
And don't look like Tiger got nothing coming up right now, but they do have the Pro-Am at Pebble Beach going on, and the Pro-Am is like amateurs paired up with actual professional golfers. They put their scores together. Notable names: Tony Romo. He playing with Jim Furyk, Matt Ryan out there with Russell Knox. I think I saw Peyton Manning's out there.
Peyton Manning.
With Luke Donald.
What about Wayne Tony Romo?
Wayne Gretzky. Yeah, Romo playing with Jim Furyk. Wayne Gretzky and Dustin Johnson. Aaron Rodgers out there also. But
Aaron Rodgers.
The Pro-Am, that's one of the best golf courses in the world, Pebble Beach, and that's where the golf going on this weekend.
Yep, we're going to play more tennis and golf, fellas.
You got the big major coming up in, that's April, the Masters. That's the first big major coming up.
We had a major up in Augusta, Georgia.
So that's probably when we know we're going to see Tiger at his best again, trying to defend that that green jacket.
Yeah, he got a couple scheduled tournaments before that. They just don't release them.
All right.
Early.
Okay, so that's your golfing update. Where we going next, fellas?
I don't know. We had the little life stuff that
We got some hot topics here.
some little topics.
Me and Reg want to speak on this right here because, we in the music and whatnot. Lil Wayne, Lil Weezy, Lil Tunchi.
Lil Wayne just dropped his album.
Yeah, he did.
Called The Funeral.
I heard
Called The
about
Funeral,
it.
man. 24 tracks on that thing. 24 tracks on there.
Yeah, he got 24 tracks. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking about this. Okay, it all depends on how you listen to the CD. To me, whether you're gonna judge it, if it's good or not. What I mean by that, you see, coming from a rapper standpoint, the CD that he made, it was really good because he touched on a whole lot of different topics. He did a whole different varieties of music. So I really liked it because he touched on a lot of subjects. You have to do that as a rapper whenever you're making a CD because you want to touch as many people as you can.
Yeah.
If you're listening to it and you want to hear the old Lil Wayne or just the hot boy Lil Wayne or, like something like that, you might feel like, it's a little commercial and, you don't really care for some of the songs. But like I say, it's how you look at it. And coming from an artist standpoint, another artist would appreciate a CD like that. Yeah. I think it was way better than his last CD, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Way better.
Carter 5 was trash. Let's
So
just
they
put that out
they
there.
all didn't sound the same, or
No, he even brought it back to. He made some pop songs, and the dance song, twerk song, like the Poppin' in New Orleans. He even brought those kind of songs back, like for them. So like I say, he went a lot of different directions on that album. So I like the album.
It's a good album to me.
What you think, Ryan?
It's way better than the Carter 5. I thought the Carter 5 was trash. When the Carter 5 came out, that was the album he was sitting on that Baby didn't let him release. So it sounded dated. A lot of the beats sounded dated. It didn't sound current. This album right here, if you want to hear some fresh new Lil Wayne on some new beats, new producers, new some of these young guys that's in the game right now, he got 24 tracks on there. He could have streamlined some of the songs on there a little bit, make it a more cohesive album, but I thought it was real good. My favorite song there is Mahogany. That's my little jam. I'm jamming that in the old Jeep right now.
Yeah, that's a good song.
I Do It with Big Sean, Lil Baby. That one's all right. I like that one. You got Harden. Harden, that's the one. That's the one where he's spitting. It goes hard. I like that one. He got a little song on there with 2 Chainz. He got a song on there with Adam Levine, The Dream. He got Take Off from the Migos.
Yeah, I like that one too.
He got Triple X for XXX Tentacion fans out there. OT Genesis. So all in all, if I had to grade it like on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give it like a 8. I'd probably give it an 8.
That's what I would give it, about an 8.
Because it's way better than the last album or whatnot.
It's better than the last one, but I feel like, it's a good album. It's a good album, but I give it an 8. It's just...
If you missed some Lil Wayne and you hadn't heard good Lil Wayne and if you was something like me and you kind of like mixtape Lil Wayne, but you didn't like Carter 5, then The Funeral, that's definitely the album for you to go check out and see what's going on with that, man.
Tunchi, man. Tucci. And also we have Mardi Gras coming up also.
Yeah.
That's going to be in I think 2.5 weeks, Fat Tuesday.
People getting ready, man. I see the Mardi Gras trees, the king cake everywhere.
That's what I've been waiting to go get. I need to go order me a king cake.
Yeah, me too.
I got one already.
No.
Oh, we know you like the sweets.
Yeah, I miss the sweet man. I have to have my sweets, especially the king cakes. And, my birthday coming up, too, a couple days before Mardi Gras. So I'm looking forward to that big-time celebration.
How old you making, Reggie F?
Oh, man, 25.
Oh, well, why you lying to the people, Lord? Boy said, I died 25. What the hell? Nobody believe that. Get out of here. But that's good, man. Hey. That's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You gonna go ahead and do your thing for your birthday.
Yeah, so what y'all got planned for Mardi Gras? What y'all doing for Mardi Gras?
I hadn't locked down any plans yet.
You gonna be down here?
Yeah, I'll be down here. Yeah, we may have some family come down here or something.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Mardi Gras is going to be going down, definitely.
Yeah, got a bunch of big parades coming up. We're going to try to give you a little list of some good parades starting next week. I think they might have a parade or two coming up this weekend. And I know in some other little cities they do.
We'll definitely keep y'all informed for like a lot of our listeners that's not from Louisiana. We'll try to bring some beads in, kind of give y'all a little taste of the culture what's going to happen down here for Mardi Gras or whatnot, kind of let y'all feel how we do down here in Louisiana. That's part of the division. We from down south. We from down here. We're not nowhere else up east or up north or anything like that. So you're going to get some of that culture, some of that flavor we're going to bring to y'all.
I enjoy it. I'm being from North Louisiana, and we do have Mardi Gras parades and stuff, but so it's a different atmosphere down here for sure.
Yeah. Like I was talking with some customers today, and they just moved here from Texas and somewhere up north in Louisiana, and you know, they were just amazed by the culture, you know, and we was talking, and I was like, you know, you have Zydeco, and you have that swamp pop, and you have Creole music, Cajun music, you know, and I was like, it's just a big old mixture down here, and that's one of the biggest celebrations they have, the Mardi Gras, and it's really cool to be out there, all the different festivities they have going on, so that's one I definitely look forward to. Sometime my birthday end up being on Mardi Gras, so that'd be even better.
And if you hadn't been down here, the city shuts down. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
For the weekend plus the Monday and the Tuesday, the city shuts down.
Yes, it does.
So we getting ready for that.
Man, they had some baseball stuff, man. The Mookie Betts.
Yeah, I forgot about that, bro.
Come on, Ryan, man.
Red, that's your team.
Yeah, but you didn't even have the picture.
Yeah, but you the Dodger, though. You didn't say, Ryan, make sure we got something about my Dodgers.
You told me you had everything. I trusted you.
I will say this.
We ain't checking for the Dodgers.
I don't need to trust you anymore.
Who checking for the Dodgers?
For everybody, you know, we ain't been doing a lot of baseball, but the Yankees made the biggest splash with the Garrett Cole signing.
We talked about Garrett Cole. You weren't here.
We did that already.
Yeah, you weren't here. You weren't here.
I know that. Let me do my setup.
We talking about Mookie Betts.
Listen, let me do my setup.
Well, he didn't get to speak.
You want to talk about the Patriots too? You want to talk about the Patriots too?
You didn't even hear me out.
You want to bring them in?
My Yankees made the big splash with the Garrett Cole signing.
Bought a team.
And the only thing that could have topped that in this offseason was Mookie Betts going to the Dodgers.
Mookie Betts.
So I will say that. I'll give the favorite, and I bet Vegas probably already posted it. Dodgers, Yankees, pretty much what we're going to be looking at in the World Series.
Man, they showed our lineup out there next year, and I was like, man.
They unloaded Jock Peterson to the Angels, so
that's a good pickup.
They give Mike Trout a little help over there on the bat. But, I mean, that Mike, it's like Betts is leading off. Bellinger.
I was just going to quote it. Bellinger.
It's just like the lineup don't stop.
Why did the Red Sox get rid of him? Did they give a reason? Or are they trying to rebuild?
The Red
salary?
Sox, and they unloaded David Price. That's a pitcher.
Yeah.
He didn't have a real big season last year or last couple of years.
Y'all got him too, Reg.
He come from the Rays.
Yeah.
And he went and played for the. I think the Red Sox kind of overpaid for Price, but he's gone to the Dodgers also to go in that bullpen with Greinke and. Not Greinke, but with Kershaw in there.
I really don't know how the Dodgers pull it off. I don't know.
The cheating Astros signed Dusty Baker. That was a good sign. That was a good pickup though. Dusty Baker. I like Dusty Baker. Yeah, honest guy. And he said he can't undo nothing that's been done. But from
how the Patriot
when he
got
signed,
the nerve
when he signed on the paper,
nerve to
when
come
he
up
signed
here and
on
say
the paper,
cheating
it's gonna be a different
Astros.
culture.
We learned from y'all.
Man, y'all robbed us. Y'all robbed us out of going to the World Series, and y'all robbed the Dodgers out of a World Series.
You acting like a hypocrite.
I'm just saying.
How you did the audacity?
Now that ain't like
gall.
That ain't like letting no air out the ball right there. When a professional hitter know
or like
what
recording
kind of pitch
teams,
coming,
or like recording teams,
no,
or being on the sideline scouting.
When they know what pitch about to come down the pipe, that's totally different.
We clearly understand why you was recording this year. We clearly understand.
Don't turn this on me.
No,
we're not
because
talking it.
You
we
can
did
sit
the
up
same
there.
thing the Patriots did. We were recording.
No, you said the cheating Astros.
How you gonna call cheating Astros?
They was cheating.
How you gonna call them the cheating Astros?
You don't get to say that, dude.
That's all y'all do is cheat.
I just heard another story. Pete Rose.
Don't you want to change the subject?
Pete Rose what? Pete Rose what?
Pete Rose just filed for a reinstatement.
They should let him in the Hall of Fame. They should have been let him in.
He trying to get his reinstatement so he can be eligible for the Hall of Fame. Most games played. I think the most hits in a season or career. I mean, he's well worthy of the Hall of Fame.
And nobody got
everybody don't know Pete Rose. Pete Rose was a coach and he got caught cheating,
Gambling.
He got caught placing bets on the games.
Yep. And when you're a coach, you can't bet on games.
Yeah, but you know what? He just the only one that got caught at the time.
Well, he filing for reinstatement because he came clean, and and they gave him like the max.
And he was also citing like the
Astros players came clean, and they gave him immunity.
And also, let me tell you,
so Pete Rose don't think it's fair.
And let me tell you something else too.
You agree with him?
They should let him in. They should have been let
all the
Pete Rose
Astros players. They came clean, and they gave him immunity. They didn't get no punishment at all.
Yeah, okay.
Now Pete Rose,
but they punished the
clean.
franchise though.
Pete Rose came clean, did the interview and came clean.
10
and
years
they gave
ago,
him the match. They gave him the max, lifetime ban.
Yeah, you see, that's not fair.
That's what he's saying.
Pete Rose should have been.
That's what him and his lawyer saying.
Pete Rose should have been back in the Hall of Fame even before this happened.
Yeah, even before this.
But Pete Rose didn't tell on people, right? He just told.
He told on himself.
He told what he did.
Yeah,
but the Astros
first he lied about it. Hold on, Pete Rose lied about it.
They told on the
Pete
coaches
Rose
too.
lied about the gambling.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Pete Rose lied about the gambling for years.
He
just came clean 10 years ago.
That's right.
He lied up to that point.
That's right.
And that's why they was saying like he never came clean. If he would have came clean sooner,
Nah.
maybe they would have let him
Well,
back
I
in.
mean, he came clean at the end. You know what I mean?
I don't know about that.
He could have still been hiding it all this time. And let me tell you something else. Whenever you running Ryan and you do the slide when you dive, that's called the Pete Rose.
Yeah.
Pete Rose.
Yeah,
Pete Rose was a great player.
He can't invented that little.
Oh, Pete Rose was a hell of a player.
Slide.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Well, I tell you what, I'm looking forward.
Really
to
and
this.
truthfully, Barry Bonds.
I'm looking forward to this Dodgers.
Should be in the Hall of Fame. You ask me. Barry Bonds should be in there too.
Oh yeah, I know.
Barry Bonds and
Roger Clemens.
All of them should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
What about Jose Canseco and Mark McGwire?
All of them should be in there. Because you know what? Baseball didn't have a problem with the steroids back then, and they were all doing it.
What about Roger Clemens?
All of them should get in.
What about Roger Clemens?
All of them.
Yeah,
I said all of them. Everybody was using steroids.
Money.
They didn't even test them boys for steroids. They didn't care. So now you want to talk about, y'all was doing steroids. We ain't going to. A whole generation of players y'all not going to let in. Barry Bonds might be one of the greatest baseball players of all time, but everybody was doing steroids.
I'm going to tell you, I watched.
Come on, man.
Me and my mom and dad, we watched the Mark McGwire Sammy Sosa race game by game.
Oh, yeah.
We was watching it.
That was the biggest thing on TV.
Every time they played, we was watching.
That brought baseball
Speaking
back.
of that, did you see Sammy Sosa? Sammy Sosa pinker than a pink flamingo right now.
We ain't got time for that.
No, bro.
No, man. He used to be dark skinned and then now he the color of Michael Jackson.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Rest in peace, Mike.
Worse.
Yeah, he did.
Well, check it out. If y'all want more content like this, y'all, the Division Podcast, be sure to check us out, man. Be sure to check us out. We got our YouTube page, the Division Podcast, by the same name. Go ahead and check us out. Y'all, we never get an episode number. This is episode 26. So when you go look for it on YouTube, episode 26, The Division Podcast. We're on YouTube. We're also on Facebook. Check out our Facebook page of the same name. Also on our Facebook page, we have some new videos of our Madden tournament that we had over the weekend, the colluded Madden tournament. We have some footage of that. Y'all can go check that out.
Neither one of us won it.
I got robbed.
Yeah. Everybody here lost it.
Yep.
Shout out to Grim.
I think I made it just as far as Reggie F.
The unified champ.
I went almost to the championship.
Me too.
I
made it to the semifinal.
I was in the driver's seat.
Me too.
In my game, I was in the driver's seat.
I was in the driver's seat.
You wasn't in the driver's seat.
Doesn't count.
You was in a back seat. Maybe the trunk.
Doesn't count.
You was there. I was in the drive.
Where you was at, Hennessy?
Out in the first round, we was done.
Just like the Cowboys.
Anything is possible.
Typical Cowboy. First round and done and get full of Hennessy.
And typical Saint. Talk all that mess and out in the wood. Didn't even get to where you was talking you was going to be.
We won the championship
last year. We ain't talk about that last night. We ain't got time to talk about it. All that mess.
We won the
championship
championship
didn't even
last
make
year.
It there. You talked
I got robbed.
I'm the king.
I got robbed.
King getting robbed.
I got robbed.
Anyway, check out our iTunes for our audio listeners. We're on iTunes. We're on Google Play. And also, if you're watching TV in the Lafayette area, surrounding areas, if you have Cox Communication Channel 15, Friday nights, this show is going to premiere at 6 p.m. If you're with a different cable provider, Local Access Television, AOC, look us up. We will be premiering on 6 o'clock on Fridays, and we have 5 reruns throughout the week. So be sure to go ahead and check us out. I believe that's all we got. If anybody got anything going out,
that's all we got.
All right. Well, behalf of myself, I'm Ryan G, the moderator.
I'm Mr. Taylor.
And I'm Reggie F. Baby. And if you have LUS Fiber, you can watch us on the KDN Open Channel 2.
All right. Channel 2. There we go. Got some info for y'all. Be sure to check us out, man. The Division Podcast, episode 26. We out of here, and we'll be back next week.
Yes, sir.
Peace.